Photo1-2. I'm going to be showing you the size and crop project. So first thing I'm going to do is open up Bridge. I'm going to select an image and then open it directly into Photoshop. I want to make sure we use Photoshop in this project and not Camera Raw because you can do more specific things with Photoshop. This is a photo I took at Swami's. Alright, so over on your left-hand toolbar, you can go over the different tools. If you hover over this one, it'll say Crop Tool, and select that. So with the Crop Tool, when you actually click on the photo, it can give you a different view. So this is the rule of thirds view. You can do a grid, diagonal, triangles, golden ratio, and golden spiral. I usually prefer to work in the rule of thirds, just so I can kind of see where things are lining up. Right now, this is in unconstrained mode. You could set it to a specific format of a crop, but right now I just want you guys to get used to the crop tool, so just do a free unconstrained crop. So if you drag from any of these corners, or any of these tabs on the top or bottom, you can move your crop to the desired shape you want. And so you could do a rule of thirds crop, or let's say your horizon line lines up on the rule of thirds, or you had a subject, you want to line them up on the left third, like right here. You got the sun on the left third now. And so once you have the crop how you wanted, you can either hit enter or double click or hit this check here, and it'll submit the crop. So then once we have it cropped, we need to size it down to the correct size for web use. So I'm going to go to image size. What we want to do, because we don't want a big file, we want a smaller file for when uploading to our website or any website. And so whatever's the biggest number here, this one is a wide photo, so 4976 is bigger than 3466 pixels. If it was a vertical photo, you'd be changing the height. So whatever's the biggest number here, that's the one you want to change to 1500 pixels. So I'm going to type in 1500 pixels. It's automatically going to adjust the height because we have the scale styles, and hit OK. So now we sized it down. Again, it's still a pretty big file. I can zoom in on it. So plenty big file. So we opened it, we cropped it, and then we sized it down to 1500 pixels. The last thing we want to do is make sure to go to File, Save As. So you want to make sure your format says JPEG. I'm going to call this a V2. And we want to make sure it's saved in the right folder. So you can select your folder here. You can save it to desktop. It might look a little different on the PCs. And then hit Save. And then check your quality. And then OK. So whatever you want for your quality from 8 to 12 is always a good call. The higher the better. So then it's going to save out the file as a new file, as our V2, into our folder. So now I got my V2 with my crop. What I'm going to look for in your metadata, in this metadata view, is to make sure it's a JPEG and it's sized down to 1500 in the longest dimension. So you shouldn't see a number bigger than 1500 here. And that's what I'm going to be double checking for. Alright, thanks guys.